silent, so my heart is speaking out. I've been sweeping these thoughts while I've been mopping these floors. I can't wait to tell my mom I bought this house and it's yours. Not a cloud up in the sky, but in my heart, man, it pours. When I look in the mirror, he's like, go work a bit more. I fell in love with your eyes, but we got different perspectives. You hit me up, I don't reply. That right there is a message. Just forget it, just pretend like that we're good, it's all okay. But even though you're gone, all these feelings stay. They say, when you're angry, you don't mean it, but that's when you mean it most. I still remember every face when they told me I was a joke. I wrote it down just so I could let it go. If you never leave the dirt, then how could you ever grow? I became what I've overcame. If they don't know you, make a name. I'm only looking back just to see how far I came. This a record for the later nights, baby, come and hear it. When you're dancing in the club, I'm making music for the spirit like. But you don't get it, do you? No matter what I'm saying, nothing's ever getting through you. You are what you wanna be, nobody can shape you. There's no soul like your soul, not even God can replace you. You're perfect, bones I gotta pick, I'm looking down at the menu. You could love everybody, there's always someone that hates you. This that food for thought, I really hope you're grabbing that playful. But you gotta love the wordplay, yeah, my pen's feeling playful. Kids taking shots for all the kids getting shot. He couldn't sell any cigarettes without gun smoking hot. All these tears that I drop mean nothing, less I push back. So push more, there's more to do than thinking up a hashtag. Everybody rapping, but nobody saying nothing. Who the hottest up and coming? I see no one worth discussing. Sentimental lines, I don't believe in all the hype. You got your fans cause of beats, I got these fans cause of life. But it ain't where you came from, it's how far where you go. The deepest lines every night is where my mind always goes. And that's the difference you're seeing, so listen up, it's important. I'd rather talk what I'm feeling than turn up and ignore them. And at the same time, it scares me the most. You let them in, they know your story, then they judge what you wrote. I give you all who I am, whether you accept or resent me. See, when I vent, I'm inventing, so every trial's a blessing. Just give it time. Yeah. Just give it time. Just give it time. I give you all who I am, whether you accept or resent me. See, when I vent, I'm inventing, so every trial's a blessing. Just give it time.
I loved you first. Oh, you try your best to hide it, but I know he's on your mind. You don't have to be a psychic to see you leave me behind. But I loved you first, I was the one who was there for you. I loved you first, I turn around and you go. I loved you first, telling me I didn't care for you. But I loved you first, and baby I know that you know. Cause I loved you first. I loved you first. That's why it hurts. I loved you first. Girl, I know we're far from perfect, and I may have let you down, but I still think that we're worth it. How we got you turned around. But I loved you first, I was the one who was there for you. I loved you first, I turn around and you go. I loved you first, telling me I didn't care for you. But I loved you first, and baby I know that you know. Cause I loved you first. I loved you first. That's why it hurts.
and the music stops and knows that means only one thing. I'm sorry, let me just edit my mic so it sounds a bit better for you guys. We are going right into the knife round. Let me click on the sound so you guys hear that too. And here we go. We have Lancaster Bombers versus Old Boys of El Boro. Of course, I do not know 100% of these teams or their names because I wasn't there last week to watch the NUEL live, or not the NUEL live, the NUEL tournament in general. But we are in the knife round here. It does look like Lancaster Bombers have a smaller advantage here, but QPC and Experalis are terribly low now, but they do manage to pick it up. Lancaster Bombers take down the knife round, and they can decide wherever they want to go. I do believe this is a best of one still. These are best of ones, so we're just going to have to wait and see. I don't know if there's going to be a game after this, though, just because there are of a few technical difficulties between the NUEL team itself. But you guys will see that later on. Or not. I don't really know. But we are live. Hopefully you guys are having as much fun as I do. I always like casting, so I don't really mind casting anything. So for now, we're just going to have to wait until the match starts. And then we will see if we can head right into it. Let me just check the IP. Oh, we are going to go right into it right now. Insane. Good, good. Here we go. We're going to go into the pistol. Now it shouldn't be laggy anymore. Let me just turn off the sound of my second screen so you guys don't hear the stream twice, because that could be quite annoying. There we go. We are into the pistol round. X-ray is on. We're just going to have to wait and see who will take the pistol round home. Will it be El Bureau or will it be Lancaster's Bombers? Lancaster. Sorry. Oh, we're going to restart. We weren't live yet. We are live. Let's go. Took them a while to figure out that they're live, but it's fine. You guys are live now. We're going to go right into this. Hopefully you don't delay as much as they used to a few months back. They were delayed so long that it wasn't even normal anymore. But, hey, complaining is something to do if you're not having fun. And I'm having fun, and fancy. Dropping down Wilrus almost instantly into the round here. Really aggressive by Wilrus here, just holding that angle, just staying there. Eventually costing him his life. But now Enigma will spot on head of Lucky taking it down. And ADD goes down as well through the smoke. A Fancy and Experalis take down a player each and make it 1-0. Really fast though. Without any real aggression or any real opportunity or scares here from the T side. The CT's take it home. Now, they are going to go for the A push again. We do see Experalis with the M4. Could be really dangerous. Enigma as well with the M4. That is dangerous combo there. 2 M4s on A site. But if these pistols from the T's will get used good enough, that does mean that it will be over. So, we're just going to have to wait and see if we're going to see some good Counter-Strike being played here. And now Ziggy is going to go in. They're all going to go in, but Experalis and Enigma each take down a player before finally Experalis goes down. Enigma only having 6 HP though, but that doesn't determine him to kill the final player of the T's, making it 2-0. Only one player dying here from Lancaster. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a duocaster with me today. I will make sure that next week I will have a duocast set up, even if I need to bring in someone from out of my own friends group. If any admins of the NUEL are watching this, just hit me up. If you cannot find a duocaster, I'll get one myself. That's no big deal. But we're just waiting here, and the list look like they're going for B. But Tobbs is in a perfect position here to spray them down with a P90. Takes down 2, takes down 3 before ADD can take him down. But now Fancy already all around the corner, taking down the final 2 players. Really easy here, making it 3-0. 2 players dying for Lancaster. That does do a little bit of damage to their economy, but still 3-0 in favor of Lancaster as we're going to go into the first fully buy round. And sorry if I do sound a little bit tired. I have been working all day. on a new company idea. It is working. Everything's working. It's great. We do have the machines installed and everything. So just waiting. But looky! What the hell was that? Through the smoke, taking down Tubbs. Wow, that was insane. Now, Almix will take down Fancy. It will be a 3v5 situation. Little Ziggy is really low, though. Only 10 HP. And Wilrus is only 13 before Ziggy goes down. Enigma drops down through the smoke, sprays down Wilrus. Then Lucky can take him down, but QPC takes down one, making it a 2-2. It's all up to QPC here. He needs to take it for the team. He gets one. Can he get another? He cannot quite get it. But Mix is only 6 HP versus Experalis, who is literally 100 almost. Like 95. Come on. That's 100. But Experalis needs to play it safely. He knows that the T hasn't picked up the bomb yet. But now could pick up the bomb and go slowly towards A if he wanted to. But no. He's going to stick towards B side. It's really clever. And with only 6 HP, the bomb goes down. And now Experalis, he has himself a nade. Can he do this? Can he Kobe? Can he Kobe this here? Then he can! Experalis takes down the final player of the terrorist side of Old Boys of El Burrow. And it will be 4-0. After a high lead here from El Burrow. Or LU, depends on how you want to call them. It is 4-0. The Lancaster Bombers having themselves a really good performance here in this best of 1. If it's not a best of 1, I'm sorry, but I do assume it's a best of 1. Because the NUEL is mostly best of 1s except for the finals. And this ain't no final. These are 2 of the non-beaten teams yet, I was told. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Of course, visit us and follow us on Twitter and everything for the NUEL. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @HardGlitchers with 2 C's at the end. But now we're going to see Fancy and Enigma doing some good plays here. Enigma taking down one, taking down almost a second one, but that player will stay alive with 20 HP. Tubbs takes down these 2 players. Transitions to spray into the third. Cannot quite get him, but QPC hits the final shot onto Luki, taking him down and making it 5-0. A really confident scoreline here for Lancaster. If you take a look at the money, it is there for Lancaster. The money, they have everything they need. Anything they could hope for, they could buy now. Of course, Old Boys of Ulboro have all the money they want as well right now, but it's a losing round bonus, and that's something you don't want to have. And he does spot the 2 bullet holes coming through. Fancy does see that. Well scoped in. That nade will not do a lot of damage, but it will take down ADD to 71 HP. And this position, Fancy holding it so aggressively. Does miss the shot though, but does give the advantage to himself. He knows that there's a player there. And he knows that if he plays safely, he will be able to take Lukey down. But Lukey peeks around the corner, does hit him down to 60 HP, but cannot do anything quite else. Need to pick up the bomb. And then with 1 minute left on the clock, they still have all the time in the world to do whatever they want as a terrorist side. But they do need to get a round on the board. At least 1. That's all they need. Fancy does take down Wilrus in middle. ADD holding this angle, but will he know that Experalis is right on top of that booster spot? Fancy with a beautiful flick shot there onto ADD, taking him down. Experalis taking down Luki. He did not look at the upper spot, but now Mix takes down one. Experalis drops down, takes down Mix, and only 1 player remaining here for the T's, and he will get spotted. Fancy takes down Little Ziggy in mid and makes it 6-0. A confident win there. Only 1 player dying for the Lancaster Bombers, and that was Enigma. Let's go, love. The El Burrow boys. It's not Loughborough. It's El Burrow. And even though I am not from England, I am actually a Dutch student. I am still casting the NUEL. So, hopefully you guys do enjoy the little accent that I do have. As a bit of a culture advantage, or a culture thing. Now we do see the push middle. They only have pistols though, and if Fancy can spot at least 1 or 2 here, he does spot 1, but does he know it's going to be a push? He does now! But after taking down 2, they all go down to him, and ADD can take down 1 more before even going down. Now it is looking like it is going to go the way for the Lancaster Bombers, but will it be enough? We do see ADD, but ADD already going down here. And Max Perales takes down a final player as well with only 6 HP remaining on his life bar, making it 7-0. An extraordinary lead here for the Lancaster Bombers. And I do enjoy casting the NUEL. Unfortunately, last year I couldn't be there at the NUEL Live, which was really sad. I would love to go to the NUEL Live. But, as I said, because I'm from Holland, I cannot easily go to the UK, go into a hotel, you know, and cast these matches, because it's way more expensive. But now, round number 8. Will we see the first round here on the board for the Elboros? Or will we see another slaughter here from the Lancaster Bombers? Dobbs holding this angle perfectly. Will take down Wilrus, the upper, and hits a second shot onto Lukey. Insane. Well done by him. A beautiful, beautiful double kill there, giving himself a great lead into this round. The 3 final players are headed towards A, but Enigma peeks around the corner, takes down 1, and while Myomix takes down his weapon, Enigma peeks, but cannot take him down. That nade will take down X-Paralis, making it a 2-on-2. Now the rotation needs to come in here from the Lancaster Bombers. It is still a 3-on-1, and Fancy will make that a 3-on-0 and make the scoreline 8-0. As I said, it's looking extremely, extremely good. And I see a lot of you guys in chat. Anyone cheating this year? I don't think so. We do have ourselves a good system in place for these types of things. And even me as a caster, if I see anything fishy or anything I don't like, I just tell the admin straight away. I have them on multiple, you know. Now Fancy dropping down. And I am sorry if it's a bit laggy, but ADD takes down Fancy and takes down Enigma with the help of Wilrus. Now it's a 3-on-2. Can the Lancaster Bombers take this back? X-Paralis with his AUG spraying down Wilrus to 13 HP. And the bomb from X-Paralis will take him down. Now he will peek again and take down another, making it a 3-on-3. But then soon, Lucky peeks around the corner, making it almost even. Ziggy makes it into a 2v1 advantage though. Now it's all up to QPC to keep the 16-0 dream going. But can he? Can he keep it going, or will Myomix look the wrong way? They will both peek. Oh, Myomix getting sprayed down with 50 HP before he can take down QPC, making it 8-1. But here's where it gets dangerous. As you guys can see, the money situation here, because the losing round bonus is gone for Elboro, is non-existent. They don't have any money after this round. And Lancaster Bombers can buy whatever they want, and they still have players with money. So, that does give me the impression that if Elboro don't win this, left bro, then I am thinking that I will lean strongly here against the Lancaster Bombers. But the first kill already fallen with a lot of aggression here. And Fancy needing to rotate, taking down 1. Myomix going down. And a little Zicky rotating all the way around, but the bomb is already gone down on A. And if they want to do anything about this, they do have the kits, but they need to be fast. These players are really careful. Wilrus spraying down Fancy to 30 HP. Ooh, what is he doing? Is he going to go for the sneaky beaky like defuse? He will pull back, hit the no-scope. And Enigma takes on 1 more, making it a 2-on-3. The defuse coming in. They are looking at both sides. Enigma takes down one and takes down the second. The bomb will get defused on time. Will make it 9-1. And of course, I'm sorry if the live stream isn't the best that it could be, just because I had a really short notice that I would be hosting this one. And if it wasn't up to me, then we would not have had a stream today. I just said like, okay, I'll cast solo today. It's fine, because we didn't have a stream last week. I didn't want the NUEL to have no stream for 2 weeks in a row. So I was like, I'll solo cast it. So that's why the stream is a bit less in quality size, but that doesn't give away that this game is going insane. Tubbs taking down 2 really early on in the round, with Fancy making it 3. Now only 2 players remaining here for these terrorist players, and they finally will go down. Only Tubbs and Enigma will go down from the Lancaster Bombers, and it will be 10-0. Double digits here for the Lancaster Bombers. You're welcome. Even though it isn't my stream, as I said earlier, I am doing my best. And if it wasn't for me, we didn't have a stream today. So, you're just going to have to bear with me today. Hopefully you do not mind. The stream is low in quality, because I cannot do very much else. Now Fancy peeking that, missing the shot. Wilbur's down to 6 HP. And he will get spotted here by Experalis. But Lucky takes down Tubbs. And the bomb is heading towards B, while the players are still thinking it will be an A. Now the B push will come in here. Little Ziggy sprays down QPC, who was sitting on site, waiting on the edge of the smoke. But Enigma could take down ADD before. Lucky through the smoke spray, takes down Enigma. Myomix almost burning down here, and it's a 2-on-3 situation. But Little Ziggy and Myomix are not full HP, so it is doable. And Fancy has himself a AWP, but this peak here will prefer Little Ziggy. Now it's all of a sudden 19 HP versus 2 players with 10 and 100 HP. He does have an op, so one shot could do it, but they just need to be careful. They just need to play as slow as possible, not giving anything away. And as soon as he peeks his head around the corner, Lucky will take him down, making it 10-2. It's not over yet. Still, the money is there for the Lancaster Bombers to buy up whatever they'd like. So we just need to wait. So hold on and wait. And now Little Ziggy goes down here to Fancy, but Wilrus with the AWP peeks around the corner and takes down Enigma and Fancy, making it a 4v2 situation. Actually looking like it's going to go quite convincingly here into the round of the terrorists. Now, everyone's playing slowly. The bomb hasn't been picked up yet, but with 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock, there's no need to rush this. Tubbs, with only his P to 50, is stuck here in this corner. They know where he is. They know that he's there. But they just need to wait. They are trying to flash him out. But they don't have the nades that they need to kick him out of this corner. They are rotating towards the A site, though. And only Experalis is waiting there. He does have the M4 and a nade and 2 flashes. So he can do a lot of damage with those. He can make a lot of havoc. And he could stall for a long time if he uses those correctly. And the rotation is already coming in here by QPC. And those 2 M4s could do a lot of damage here. Experalis spraying down 2 players here almost instantly. ADD and Wilrus, who was only 6 HP then. Now Lucky takes down these 2 players, QPC and Experalis, like it's nothing. From middle, picks up the bomb and starts planting. And now only Tubbs needs to do it for the team. With the M4, can he do it? He can take down 1. Now all of a sudden it's a 1-on-1 situation. Lucky versus Tubbs. 50 HP versus 78. Make that 22 HP. Tubbs going to rush around the corner. Oh, Lucky isn't waiting for him on this side. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie, but I think it's in the advantage of Tubbs. Tubbs peeks around the corner, spots the back of Loki, sprays him down, making it 11-2 with a great play here by Tubbs. Tubbs does allow him to pick up the AK and get himself a good weapon for the 14th round of this first half. Now, the terrorists cannot buy anything big, so they need to satisfy themselves with only the pistols. Almost not armor or utility on any players. A little bit of armor though, but will that be enough? Tubbs, the player who did a great play last game, who clutched his forward steam, making it 11-2, sitting right around the corner there. But will ADD spot him before Tubbs can raise havoc here? Tubbs patiently waiting, holding this angle, taking down 2, 3, make... What? Before Little Ziggy takes him down. And now Fancy with his Negev taking down a player while Enigma takes down the other player, making it 12-2. As we go into the final round of the first half of this best of one, it is looking strongly in favor of the Lancaster Bombers. And Enigma already calling the GG, the disrespect. Oh, he's calling it about the Negev. I'm not sure. Nah, I don't think so. I think he's a bit salty, but it's fine. As Wilrus gets himself a boost up here. Almost spraying now Fancy. Fancy down to 70 HP. Experalis spraying down one before going down. Wilrus going down as well. Oh, Experalis isn't down. He's still alive. I'm sorry, sometimes I get a bit confused of these players because I haven't heard of them that much. Because I haven't been in the NUEL scene for that long. Experalis peeking around the corner with his P90. Taking his long range kill with the bomb. Does give him any information that he needs for him and his team to get this going. To get this round into their hands, making it 13-2. And if they win this round, it does almost certainly mean that they will win this map. And win the game, because it's only a best of one. I don't know if I'm going to do another one after this. We'll have to wait and see. But Tubbs takes down one before going down here to Lucky. And now QPC and Experalis need to do this for the team. But Lucky cannot move 2 inches before he can get sprayed down by QPC. Making it 13-2 as we are switching sides. Now here's where it gets interesting. Whoever wins a pistol round... No, I wanted to say gets the advantage, but that's not the correct word for this. If Lancaster win the pistol round, it's probably over. Let's be honest with each other, right? But if Ulburo, old boys of Ulburo, win this one, the CTs now, then they will get back to 5 rounds and they have a long climb up, but they can still, with a lot of luck and a lot of plays and a lot of skill, take it home. But as a team map, or it's not a team map, but as a map that is, you know, quite evenly spread out, and a 13-2, this confident win early on, it's not feeling like it will be a 13-3. But Wilrus proves me wrong, taking down the head of Experalis, and Ziggy takes down Tubbs. Now the bomb has been planted, making it a 3-on-4, but the T's are spread out on top of these boxes, and Wilrus takes him down. Now it's already a 1-on-4 situation. QPC need to do it for this team. Cannot take them all down at once. And they will get the bomb defused, making it 13-3. But with that little economy boost, it will be a short amount. The RIP sign already coming onto the bomb. Like you're not winning this one so far. But we need to wait. I do say that a lot. We need to wait. But it's true. Sometimes in these types of matches you do need to wait a lot, guys. Sometimes the waiting periods between these matches is a lot, so that's why I'm not sure if we're going to be another map after this. I would love to, but I'll ask in the chat from the NUEL later on in the admin chat. But Experalis already naded down quite a lot here, but Enigma taking down 2 players here with headshots with his Tech 9, doing an extreme amount of damage. Lucky rushing around the corner, taking down 1. before going down to Experalis, who picked up a gun. And now all of a sudden this pistol round looks like it's going the way of Lancaster. They don't even need a round of saving to get their economy going. Now they know where he is. And Fancy will spray down ADD with his deagle, making it 14-3. No economy round needed there for the Lancaster Bombers. They just take him down. And they win. And now the money situation here for the CTs is terrible. It isn't looking good. They don't have anything that they can work with. So now little Ziggy trying to do a Hail Mary there, but Tubbs takes him out with the help of QPC. And all of a sudden it's a 3-on-5 situation. But Experalis makes it a 2-on-5 situation just because he can. Now all of a sudden it's a 14-3 in map score and a 5v1 on player score. Moyal Mix does put Fancy there, trying to take him down. Eventually could, otherwise we will have a little bit of a weird moment there, but cannot take up the weapon. Unfortunately, oh, he can actually get the weapon for himself after a long while. Now they are going to try and hunt him down for it, because if we take a look at the money isn't quite there for the CTs. They do need anything they need, or anything they can get their hands on to save for this. But Myomix can take down another player. Maybe he can upgrade his weapon here. He can. He gets himself an AK and will not take down another. Tubbs gets himself the kill, making it 15. A map and match point for the Lancaster Bombers. Now, take a look at the money here. For Elboro, it isn't there. And you're right, Fancy, your game is getting streamed, of course, by the good old hard glitchers. Just kidding, guys. I haven't been here for that long. But yes, your game is being casted. Now ADD takes down 1, but Fancy pushes up, takes down 2 with a beautiful transition there. Looking at Ziggy going down. Now 15-3 situation. ADD did manage to pick himself up an AK, but is terribly low in HP. The bomb still needs to get planted, but with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, they can go wherever they'd like, and there'll be no problem. Now, Fancy did know there was a player on A, because he heard some shots, and he did see them as well. Ooh, now Fancy peeks around the corner, did know where one of these players is going to spray him down, making it only 1 player left here for Elboro versus 4 players of the Lancaster Bombers to finish it off. And Enigma takes on the final player, making it 16-3, as we have ourselves a GG. Let me just pull up the pause score line, or just the normal coming up show. I'm going to turn on the music, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If any players are watching here from the match that I just casted, which was Lancaster Bombers versus Old Boys of Elboro, then please hit me up with a follow on Twitter at HardGlitchers, and also hit us up with a follow on Twitter for at the NUEL. Thank you guys for so far. Thank you guys for watching so far, bearing with me. It was a really short match. I'm going to try and see if there's another match coming. If there's not, I'll talk back to you guys and say that there won't be any more casting for tonight. But if there is, you guys have to just wait. Listen to the music that I'm about to turn on, and just have a bit of a chill session. Thank you guys for watching so far, though. I'll see you as soon as the next match starts.
that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's your boy, it's your man, Young Josh A coming through with the plan. I wrote a couple songs and I gained a couple lives. Moved to Orlando, now I'm living fine. Yeah, I got a brain for a dentist and I train like a menace. But the passion is music, I've been in it for a minute. Goddamn, giving it everything that I can. I've been making some fire, my ego is boosted. I don't wanna go back. I've been looking at my life like a throwback. How far I've came, man, that's so rad. I remember when they said my music so bad. Young, shy, and chosen. They laugh until they hear this young man go in. I've been making the killing, just chasing my dreams, right until I can't not breathe. Yeah. Yeah, it's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that Super. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, what can I say? Other than that, I am great. I've been at it making songs every single day, and the people want more, so I'm slaving away. About to quit my job and name my manager my mixtape. Yeah, this is my passion. Y'all ain't ready for the tape and the game will tap in. I just really wanna make it, man. I'll make it happen, and there's gonna be more than just pointless stabbing. Drop love, and I found a new outlet. Girls wear me out, swear they need a new outfit. No romance anymore. Got a hand on the door, and I'm leaving that part of my life. Man, like Isaac Newton, no excuses. I'ma just focus on it. Only music. History only wants the contributions. I don't think they care about your body count. Yeah. Yeah, it's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that Super. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super, no Shima flow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, on my grind all day, gonna make a million, son, that someday. You know I'm in the building when I write this way. Put me in the pound when I bite this game, bitch, I'm an animal. Eating these rappers, I swear I'm a cannibal. About to fulfill all my dreams, I'm a fiend. I've been plotting and scheming, this shit is obscene. I rise on fleek, what in the fuck does all that even mean? Seems like we're scared of how others perceive, but let me be straight up, this shit is for me. Me, this shit is for me. Bitch, verbatim, working all day at these games I'm playing. Killing every shitty rapper, motherfucker slam. Let them all know I'm about to win it when they bum my shit right now. Right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town right now. Ain't nobody fucking with a sound right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town my shit right now. Right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town right now. Ain't nobody fucking with a sound right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town my shit right now. Yeah. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Yeah. On my grind all day, rap so good, better get so paid.
I've had bad days, so I smoke all day to avoid all the pain. Management said I should sound OG.
Right about the time your homie OD. Here, we bought you a whole bag of weed, so you could sell loud and sound so motherfucking
Goddamn high, all I do is smoke and I write these lines. Schooling good grades where I fell behind, picking up the piece of paying back my time. Do I really wanna get this high? Do I really wanna write these rhymes? Do I really wanna be a fucking sellout? Do I really wanna take that route? Hell nah, I'm just paying my dues, getting that check, swagging out on dues. Gotta get paid so I can pay my rent. Slow me get a snapback, a chain, let me get it right now. Right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town right now. Ain't nobody fucking with the sound right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town my shit right now. Right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town right now. Ain't nobody fucking with the sound right now. Ain't nobody fucking around town my shit right now.
Right now. Right now. Right now. Yo. Right now. Right now. Right now. Yo. Yeah. Right now. Yeah. Right now. All right, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and yeah.
I never been a saint, I always been a sinner. I'm caught up in the race, I just never been the winner. And every other day gotta pay for a bad choice made. Thinking karma may be something to consider. And high school's done, I'm wishing I could go back. But all things go never last, and I know that. So that's why tonight is going down. So have another drink and buy another round. Take it for whatever it is, we do whatever we want. So raise another glass of the best days. Take it for whatever it is, I'm not tripping at all. I never gave a fuck in the first place. You just wanna party, can drink all night, and live it for the moment cause it feels so right. Take it for whatever it is.
And we are back. You guys can see the game going on right now. We have the knife round. Of course, the sound isn't there yet because I'm not in the screen, but now I will be. We have the triple our viewers that we had earlier, so thank you guys for tuning in. We will have Digny Staffs versus the Lancaster Bombers, who we just saw win 16-3, if I'm correct. Now, the stream quality is a bit worse than normal. Please be careful. Please hold on to me, just because without me, there wouldn't be a stream today. So, yes, there is lag. Yes, the stream isn't the best quality that it should be. But last week there wasn't a stream. And this week there shouldn't been a stream. And I was like, nah, I'll just take this one on me. I'll just cast it on my own. And I'll just host it on my own. Just so you guys would have at least a bit of the NUEL this week. Instead of 2 consistent weeks of nothing out of the NUEL. So, if you don't like the lag, I'm sorry for that. But I cannot do anything about it on such short notice. But for now, in the meantime, while the match is still paused, while they're deciding which side they want to go on, please hit us up with a follow on Twitter at the NUEL, or hit me personally up with the follow on Twitter at HardGlitchers with 2 Z's, of course. 2 Z's, of course, because I'm lit as hell. No, just kidding. But we are going to go right into this match. I do think it's live right now. Let me just press escape and back so I can see the chat. I do see have fun in chat, so I do assume that we're going to go right into this. And now Elliot around the corner trying to spray down, and he does get the headshot onto Fancy here, getting the early lead here for the staff. Of course, we did see Lancaster Bombers just dominating last game on this exact map. Will they do it again? Or will that be just a fluke? And will the T's take him down right here as they start rushing into B site? They will take down the first player on site, QPC, and get the bomb really close to planted. Ben takes on Tobbs. And now only Enigma needing to do it for his team, while the other is rotating around the corner. Enigma taking that one. Elliot is going to go down now. 2 players remaining. Enigma only on 7 HP. And Ben is constantly spraying down, and he does get him eventually. Only 1 player remaining. And Hunscalper takes him down. It was Expralis making it 1-0. I like everyone here at the NUEL. I like all you guys watching. Thank you for sticking around with me. Looking at this though, we're not going to have a long stream today. And when I say that, it probably does mean that we will have a long stream today. And if you don't see the guns, stuff like that, that is not my fault. That's the fault of the server. We usually have some server errors here. But that isn't that bad now. Hunscalper taking down Fancy with the AK here. As Elliot aggressively pushes onto A side, takes down Experalis, making it almost a 2-0 situation in round scores. Because Hunscalper takes down the head. Clean off Enigma, getting the bomb planted, getting even more economy into their own hands. As only QPC and Tubbs are left. QPC takes on Robinson though, but he's still left against 4 players with Tubbs, who's only 13 HP. And that's... Ooh. Kieno spraying down here. Not going to get the full kill. Will rotate though to get it for himself. PCQ down. Oh, I want to say down to 51 HP, but as I said that, Kieno took him down and got left with only 13 HP. Now, the final player to be alive for the CDs, for the Lancaster Bombers, is Tubbs. But of course, Tubbs isn't that much HP, and he will go down eventually to Hunskelper. Making it 2-0 with the bomb plant. Quite confident wins here coming out of Dignistaffs. Ben holding his angle. This is going to be a force to be reckoned with. He can only take down one before going down. Of course, PC or QPC is only down to 5 HP, but that doesn't matter. Hunskelper, though, with the aggressive angle here. QPC, only with the 5 HP, takes down Keanu. And Fancy with the AK that he picked up. Now, all of a sudden, looking like the round is going into their hands. That nade, though, will be not dangerous enough here. QPC stays alive. And now they know where the final 2 players are. The first one, Elliot sprays him down. Now the final player is only 5 HP. It's QPC. And eventually they manage to take this round into their own hands. But Lancaster showing a lot of consistency there. Doing a lot of good work with those pistols. Picking up some weapons. Only leaving 2 players from the T's to be alive. Doing a lot of damage to their economy. While we're going into the first buy round of this best of 1. It's 3-0 for Dignistaffs. But this could still go either way. We did see Lancaster just play this map, so that could be a dangerous play. Now, we have been streaming for an hour. Or longer than an hour. Oh no, exactly an hour in a few minutes. So that's great. Now Robinson holding his angle while fully flashed. Getting real dangerous here because this is the first buy round. Enigma peeks around the corner, takes on one. Fancy takes on one, but then they take down Enigma. And Hunskelper takes down. But Experalis is just holding them back as he can. Only with 6 HP being left alive. Doesn't matter to him. He gets the first round on the board for the Lancaster Bombers. Can they take it back all the way now? Will it be a 16-3 again? Or will we see a long climb up of back and forth between these 2 teams? Let me know in chat. Who do you think is going to win? I'd love to know. Fancy taking on Elliot. Peeking around the corner, spots himself 2 players. Robinson takes him down. Now Enigma needing to hold his back. Experalis spots himself a player at Forklift. Not taking him down though, but eventually will. Keanu will spot himself tops. Jumping around the corner here, taking him down, making it a 3-on-3 situation. With 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. They can do whatever they'd like. They can go anywhere on the map. But it does look like a B push. As they're already lining up for this. There's no one on site. There's no one on site yet, but they are trying to rotate on it. QPC holding this upper angle. Trying to find whatever he'd like. And that's a kill. But will he get one? Hunskelper peeking around the corner. Doing some pre-fires. Not hitting though. And now Experalis takes on Robinson. The Keanu peeks around the corner, spots himself one of these final 2 players, sprays the final one, but only 4 HP, needs to go for the bomb, and Enigma takes him down, and will get the bomb defused, making it 3-2, a really close round there, with the Lancaster Bombers take it home. Now the money is on either side, so they can both buy up. Of course, the buy up from Lancaster will be strictly better than the money situation from Dignistaffs, but hey, AKs is AKs. And Tech 9s, you can rush with them. That's all good. You're just going to have to wait and see who will take this one home. This is a really important round. This can make or break the economy here of the Dignistaffs. Flash going into A main. They haven't seen anyone yet, but these type of flashes will alarm the players on A side that it will be an A push, because no other information has been given yet. But Hunskelper takes on Enigma, who is pushing quite aggressively onto Forklift. And now all the T's are swarming onto the A site. Kill after kill. Hunskelper is going to start planting the bomb, making it a 3-on-4 situation. But Ben doesn't have a weapon. And it's only 7 HP after that explosive nade. Now Tubbs going to get down to 7 HP. Ben could still do a lot of damage with his Tech 9 if he peeks correctly. And he does. Takes on a few kills, but takes on his teammate with Robinson. And almost another team kill. Now only Keanu is alive. The first defuse is already coming in. The defuse will be stopped, but it will be defused in time. And yes, the models all ripped on some players, but that is a service fault. And it'll be 3-3. Lancaster tying the score up again. I don't know how they do it, but a 3 score line here for the enemies is the highest that we've seen so far today. Will they be able to keep it up? And for everyone joining, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the casting. If not, please hit me up with some constructive criticism. Just saying, bad quality isn't constructive criticism. You should know that. But Hunskelper takes down Fancy with a beautiful peek and spray. Robinson down to 28 HP, but still has anything to do whatever he wants and whatever he liked. Now Enigma peeking around the corner, not spotting anyone with his AWP. No one peeking yet. Now it's a 3-on-3 situation. Enigma cannot quite hit the shots there. And Hunskelper is being forced into corner by the fire. Down to 32 HP. Robinson missing the shot though with his deagle to get that 1 deke there. But it's a 4v5 situation here. The score lines is even. Who will take this home? Robinson peeks in vent, goes down to QPC. Is it working? Yeah, it should. Okay, thank you for telling me the mic wasn't working. For some reason, the plugin, or not the plugin, the driver didn't pick it up. Thank you for calling it out. Now we are going back in. Tobes with a weird quasi-buyer coming out from the CTs, from the Lancaster Bombers. We'll have to wait and see if they can do anything with these pistols, or if they're just going to go down. Now all these kills coming out so goddamn quick on the B side. The bomb will get planted. Even more economy going towards the Dignistaffs. I know Experalis with the Deagle is a final player to be alive, trying to get some exit frags, but they will soon or later will try and hunt him down. They know where he is now because he just shot Ben, not in the face but in the leg, because he does have a Deagle. And I think I do have something else to commentate in a few months or in a few weeks. I do see a few people trying to start a fighting chat, asking where they live, where they need to meet up. If you want me to cast the event, please hit me up on Twitter. But Experalis hits the what? The collateral headshot onto Elliott and Robinson? How the hell did that happen? That was unexpected. Okay, I did not expect that. Wow. I'm just 100% flabbergasted right now. I had no clue that was going to happen. They lined up perfectly. Insane. But that is what you call CSGO luck. Ben, if he opens the door, Expirellis is waiting right on the other side. But he opens it for him. And peeks for a second too early. Expirellis goes down to Ben, giving the advantage to Dignistaffs really early on in this game, as Ben takes down another. Robinson sprays down through the smoke, takes down Fancy. Only QPC and Tobes being alive here. Can QPC get himself a nice deagle shot? Yes, he can, but it won't be a headshot. He gets the op and goes back into safety, but they know where he is, and they know that he has an AWP. I don't know who those two people are that just joined spectators. I never leaked the IP, so it's not me. That's good, I guess. Robinson taking on Tobes. Now only QPC being alive. He has himself the AWP, so we'll be fine. How are these people? How did they get the IP address? Did someone leak it in stream? RIP. I hope it's not that terrible, but the AWP will be safe. But there is a player coming really close here. He did not get taken down, but he was close. He was really close. Or I think maybe one of the teams got the wrong IP address and started to play on the wrong server. Started to connect. So that could be it. Now, we do see a full buy coming out from both teams. You will need to wait, because it will be a slow round here. Robinson already doing some damage and actually getting himself a kill onto Fancy. Now Enigma rotating all the way around because he needs to be on the other side of the map. He cannot just wait around with his AWP and let them take over mid like it's nothing, because that's where it all goes down. Now the AWP back again towards B. Hunskelper taking down Tubbs. 3 players remaining here for Lancaster. And as it looking like Keanu taking down QPC, it is looking like it's going to be an easy win here. An easy 7-3 for Dignistaffs as Hunskelper sprays down the last 2 players. No one is having extremely high ping, so I think they're... about the server, they're going to pause. But that's no big deal. Just going to have to wait and see. I have to ask you guys, why aren't you on vacation? You know? Why aren't you guys on vacation? I need to know that. I'm going on vacation, but it's not going to be for a few more weeks. I'm going to be the 31st of August. I'm going to go to Bulgaria to some old friends of mine. If you know me as a caster, probably don't, but if you do, I did do a LAN event there. It was my first and only LAN event so far. After 1 year, or after 6 months of casting professionally, I got myself a job as a LAN event caster, which was really insane. And the people that I've met with Game Evolution, that was the company that I was working for at the time, I sort of sticked around them. They never did anything else with Game Evolution, but they still have some things there, and I'm just gonna visit them, have some fun, go out, and that's what it's all about, right? I hope you guys are having a fun vacation as well, because when school starts, you're gonna wish it was back. You're gonna wish you had fun this vacation. So make the best out of it and watch the NUEL, because that's the best way to spend your summer. I think it is. No, just kidding, guys. But it is always cool to watch a stream. What we usually do is I usually watch or streams on Skype or with friends, or every once in a while I go to a friend and we watch it. Like, we sit next to each other, have something to drink, watch it live, have fun. And as the match is paused, I still need to tell a few stories. But I'm not going to tell any boost stories because, you know, the NUEL, UK. And nah, I'm not going to go for that. But we just need to wait. I'm not feeling like turning on music because every time I turn on music and put it on the slow screen, it starts. The match starts. So that's what I don't like. Every time I do that, it just goes right off. And we do see Tubbs disconnecting. Maybe he's just reconnecting or a CS crash. Something like that. I have no idea. But that does mean I'm going to turn on the pause screen because I'm not feeling like talking this through. My voice needs a bit of rest as well. So hopefully you guys do understand that. I'm just going to wait. If he joins back before the music has loaded in, then we're just going to wait. Otherwise, I'm going to turn on the music and we're going to go. We're going to turn on the music. I'll see you guys as soon as the match starts again. See you guys in a bit.
I've never been a saint, I've always been a sinner. I'm caught up in the race, I just never been the winner. And every other day gotta pay for a bad choice made. Thinking karma may be something to consider. And high school's done, I'm wishing I could go back. But all things go never last, and I know that. So that's why tonight is going down. So have another drink and buy another round. Take it for whatever it is, we do whatever we want. So raise another glass of the best days. Take it for whatever it is, I'm not tripping at all. I never gave a fuck in the first place. You just wanna party, can drink all night, and live it for the moment cause it feels so right. Take it for whatever it is, we do whatever we want. Raise a glass of the best days. Yeah, raise a glass of the best days. Raise a glass of the best days. Raise a glass of the best days. My attitude shit, my bank account zero. But everything's cool cause tonight I'm a hero. A Superman cape on a lowest lane chase. Maybe we can fly away to the stars, Galileo. Ayo, wait, we run around town chasing these skirts, save a moment like Kodak. So that's why tonight is going down. So have another drink and buy another round. Take it for whatever it is, we do whatever we want. So raise another glass of the best days. Take it for whatever it is, I'm not tripping at all. I never gave a fuck in the first place. We just wanna party, can drink all night, and live it for the moment cause it feels so right. Take it for whatever it is, we do whatever we want. Raise a glass of the best days.
And we're back. As you guys can see, the match is starting again really slowly. So we're just going to have to wait until it starts. But it does look like the Dignistaffs have themselves a sick advantage here. I'm just going to click it so you guys hear the sound as well. There we go. Now you guys can hear the sound. And as Robinson and Elliott each take down a player, Robinson takes on one more. And it's looking like a total domination here. All of a sudden, it looks like it's the other way around. And it is Lancaster Bombers who's going to end with only 3 rounds here. Of course, the match isn't over yet. But only Fancy and Experalis being alive here. That doesn't look very good. Experalis, though, with his 5-7, taking down Robinson. The guy who got 2 kills really early on in the round. Elliott takes down Experalis. Now only Fancy being alive. And he's right there through the smoke. If Keanu spots him, he will spray him down. And that's exactly what will happen. 8-3 in favor of Dignistaffs. Of course, Lancaster Bombers, last map, if I saw them play last map, like I did, I actually thought they were going to stomp here. But they did not. They did not talk. Or they did not take the rounds that I thought they would take. But now we do see a full buy round again. But if we take a look at the money of Dignistaffs, they have 10k, 10k, 5k, 10k, 11k, 7.2k. And they're all lined up. But Tobes only gets himself 1 And Keanu really low, and he will take him down as well. But now, it's a 3-on-5 situation. Can they take it back from this? They all lined up. I was thinking that it was going to be a different or another collateral, but no. Not that I know of. Not so far. And Fancy takes it back. Another kill. Now Experalis takes down Ben, and now it's looking like a 5-1 stomp. And it will be Tobbs will take him down. But here's where it gets tricky. They do get all their money, and they do get all their guns, because no one of them has died yet. But the money for Dignistaffs is there to buy whatever they'd like. But because they have the money, they can buy anything. If if the Dignistaffs win this, the T's, they destroy the losing round bonus that Lancaster had, and they destroy the economy that they have. Because if you take a look at the money, although it is good enough, it's not great to buy up next round. So it will be or an eco, or an force buy, or a quasi buy, or just a straight up force. So that does put a lot of pressures on Lancaster's shoulders here. They need to win this one, because if they don't, it's going to be terribly hard to take it back from there. Now, as the push on A side is coming in, the bomb hasn't been there yet. Tobes takes down Keanu, who's really aggressive there. But Robinson holds this angle perfectly, sprays down Fancy, gets the mid control early on with 1 minute still left on the clock. Experalis hits a few shots onto Elliot, but Elliot can actually get himself back in position before anything else. Now Ben spots himself, the player here, trying to spray him down, and they will eventually take him down. Experalis goes down 8-4 in scoreline and 4-3 in player-wise. And now it's looking like the economy of Lancaster will be broken, but QPC can try and stop that. And he will take down Robinson with the AWP, making it a 3-on-3 situation. And the bomb still needs to get planted. With 34 seconds left on the clock, the bomb will go down. And it will be a 3-on-3 situation. An even situation, but the T's are already on site and hold their game post-plant positions. So now it will just be a waiting game for the T's. And the CDs need to figure out a way how to get on this site and how to kill these players. QPC finds himself a good way of doing so, taking out 2 with only 1 HP left on his HP bar. And 1 left. Elliot needing to do this for the team. They will take down Elliot only with 1 HP. QPC took down 2 players and got himself the round secured, making it 8-5. After a while, it was looking really dire here, but they did manage to take it down. QPC getting themselves 4 kills that final round. 8-5, we only have 2 more rounds left on the board. It's looking like it's going to be a close one. Will we see a 10-5, or will we see a 7-8, or will we see something totally different like 9-6? I have no idea. I'll have to wait. Ben just calling the cheats right now. No clipping around. Unscalper bunny hopping around, trying to spray through that metal panel though. Was really close to hitting that. If he did, I was going to call hacks on that. But he did not hit it. Now, they are going to play terribly slow, because they do not want to lose anything. No information, no HP, no utility, nothing. Everything you lose right now is going to contribute of you losing this round, and it's one of the most important ones. This one and the next pistol round is the most important round. Now, Experalis has taken down Elliot, dropped down, and is going to take down yet another player. Almost another through the wall there. Ben, 13 HP only, peeks around the corner with a flash. Tries to take down Experalis, or Hunscalper, but cannot quite finish him off. But Fancy does, and he can also finish off Ben in the process. Now Keanu is the final player to be alive here. And with 50 seconds left on the clock, he does have the bomb, but he's up against 4 players with full HP and a lot of utility left. And he has nowhere to go. They're on every single site. Now, wherever he decides to go, it will be a bloodbath. Now, QPC has spotted him. He knows where he is, and he will take him down. Keanu goes down, making it 6-8. Still in favor of the Dignistaffs, but coming closer and closer to Lancaster's favor. Now the full buy coming out again from both teams. A weaker buy here being seen by the Dignistaffs, and Fancy makes use of that. Takes on Hunsekelper quite instantly into this round and has himself an aggressive position here onto Robinson, taking him down as well. Making it a 3-on-5 situation so early on into this game. We will see a 7-8. That's my prediction. But of course, I'm not always right. Elliot takes on QPC and Tobes takes down Keanu, making it a 2v4 situation. But the site is almost ready to be taken over. But Enigma all the way on top doesn't feel like it. Takes down the last two players, making it 7-8 in scoreline. As we are switching sides. Good half, guys. I would like to see good half in chat from you guys. And in the meantime, while we are switching sides, you guys can hit the NUEL up with a follow on Twitter at the NUEL. Or hit me up with a follow as well at HardGlitchers. They just tweeted out, so if you go to the NUEL's Twitter, you will see their latest tweet does involve me and casting these matches. So thank you guys for that already. Hope you guys enjoy the casting. Sorry for the quality, I have explained it quite some time ago. So guys, I hope you guys still do enjoy these casts. And now Elliot is up against an entire team of the Lancaster Bombers here. He takes on one. The elegant shots here. He takes on another. Can he take down another? After all, he does. He gets 3 headshots instantly, and Ben and Robinson take down one each, making it 9-7. Really fast there. The clean headshots, the controlled headshots there from Elliot were just out of this world. They're beautiful. And he did manage to take himself yet another round on the board. 9-7. That does give them the most advantage possible. Now Ben takes down 2 before going down, and Enigma and QPC are just a train to be reckoned with here. Then they will do some damage, not a lot though. Hit down QPC to 3 HP. It does do a lot. Now the bomb is down. It's a 3-on-3 situation, but Fancy takes down Hunsekelper. And makes it a 2-on-3. But these players are quite low. Not much more than 100 HP combined. Well, Robinson and Keanu almost have double that. Make that much more than that. Keanu needs to be quick though. Do they have a kit? They do have a kit, and now Enigma hits down 1. Can he do it again? He needs to be quick. I don't think there's time anymore. And Enigma even does it. Gets himself the final kill, making it 8-9 and surviving. Lancaster Bombers are back in this one. They don't need an eco round. They don't need to save up. They can just take it straight away with only the pistols they have. 8-9. We still have a few more rounds to go before we can even call it close to an end. That does mean that both teams will play it terribly slow here. Of course, the CTs not having all the weapons they desire, not having all the utility they desire. So the T's are just going to play it so, and that's why Tobes can take down Elliot so easily there. In B-side, and Robinson, if he pushes one step up, he will see the pixel head of Experalis, but he will not. Hunsekelper peeking around the corner there. Getting himself back onto A-side. Pretty surprising, but gets himself killed while doing so. Or not killed, but taken down at 19 HP. Robinson takes down 1 before going down to Tobes. Making it a 3-on-3, but Experalis puts himself a foot here in the back. He peeks around the corner and he takes down Keanu. Only Hunsekelper and Ben left. Ben all the way on the B side. And he's going to face these players coming at him. Ben takes down 1. Will not take down another. And now Tobes with 3 kills on his name. And only Hunsekelper left alive to do this for the team. It will be 9-9. And we will see yet again a tie scoreline. Because Hunsekelper is going to try and save the AK. Let me know in chat, who do you think is going to win? I'd love to know. I cannot share my opinion because I need to be, you know, need to be in the gray area here. But if you do have an opinion here, please let me know. You can tweet it at me. I'll respond to any single tweet I get. Or you can leave it in the chat right now, and I'll just let you know what I think or what my opinions are. We will not spot him, and it will be 9-9, but he will be able to save the AK. Now the pushes are coming out. Hunscalper with the AK that he salvaged from last round, taking down Fancy. That's gotta hurt. Only a 19 HP has saved that gun, and now already, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left into the round, he takes on one of their own with that same gun. But now Experalis takes on 2 with the Mech 10, stacking up his money, because that weapon, if you get kills with it, is a money-making machine. But now, it's a waiting game. Like always, none of these players want to advance any further as they need to, because if they do and they lose, that'll be terrible. But now Experalis with the Mech 10 trying to get a long range shot, is able to get it, and the final player goes down as well. 3 players surviving: QPC, Tobes, and Experalis, not on the most extreme amounts of HP, but enough to stay alive and enough to continue this match. Now you guys in chat are quite inactive. So let me know. Who do you think is going to win? Hype your team up. Who do you want to win? I need to know that from you guys. Otherwise, I cannot be hyped for this match as well. Now, we have Digna Staffs on 9 rounds and Lancaster Bombers on 10. Lancaster Bombers did win the last match that we casted, or that I casted on this channel, and that you guys saw. And we're going to see if they can pull it off once again. Can they win this one? This one is way closer than the last one, though. The last one was 16-3. Coincidental on the same map, but Francie going down to Elliot really early on, with 1 minute left in the clock. The advantage does go to the Dignistaffs. Elliot takes on another. While these T players are rushing on, Keanu takes an Experalis. Enigma is trying to get a kill here. Spots the heads, not quite as he needs to. And all the CD players will stay alive, making it 10-10, evening up the scoreline. Both teams now on double digits. But the money situation here for both teams is looking dire. They can buy up this round, but that is it. Whoever wins this gets the early advantage, forcing the enemy team to go into an eco or into a quasi-buy. Maybe even a force. Depends on what the team night likes to do, but it does destroy the economy of the enemy players. Whoever wins this. Ooh, and Tobe spots himself a player all the way on the other side. Keanu, who was jumping all the way across, is going to go down. Robinson spots himself a few players here, but cannot do the correct damage to kill. And as I'm saying that, he takes on QPC, but Experalis takes him down with the refrag, making it 3-4 as they're making their way onto A set, and there's only one player waiting there for them. But Hunsakalper isn't going to go down without a fight. Takes down one as Elliot takes down another in the back. Experalis takes down Elliot, though. And now it's a 2-on-2 situation. I wanted to say a 1-on-1, a 1-on-1. But that's a bit excessive. Now Experalis will drop down and spot a little pixel here, taking down Ben. Knowing that B side is free now. He's going to plant the bomb. And he's going to need all the help he can get from Enigma to get this bomb planted safe and get into safety, as Hunsakalper is close to the site. Enigma all the way into heaven. Gonna rotate around here. Spots the final player, and Hunsakalper will go down, making it 11-10 for the Lancaster Bombers. And of course, if you do not know what the NUEL means, because I usually upload these to my channel, to my casting reel. So if you do not know what the NUEL means, it's the National University Esports League, or the NUEL, and it promotes esports through a league that is designed for students in universities across the UK. If you want to know more stats, visit the site or check them out on Twitter, the NUEL, at the NUEL. And now Hunsakalper with a beautiful headshot there on Enigma, getting the early lead here, but the money isn't there for them. They don't have the kit. They only have one player with armor, and they do not even have anything else than pistols. But they can use them quite good aggressively in close corners, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Only Robinson using it long range, trying to get these deagle shots off. Not quite doing so, but hey, he got at least one of them. And Robinson gets one as well. Huntskelper has one, but now Robinson has one as well. 2 deagle shots, giving themselves the advantage here. And as Ben peeks around the corner, they get one as well. Fancy cannot do anything now. Only QPC being left alive. There's just 3 players here needing to do it for his team. 3 players. The only thing he can do is hope for the best, but Elliot is holding his angle so good. He will not expect it, and one shot will do it. Elliot can pick up the AK, making it 11-11. They don't need guns to win rounds anymore, guys. They do not need them. But now the Lancaster's Bombers economy is looking really, really dire. Now Huntskelper dropping down his nade and trying to do his best to keep these T's off of their side, making it a 3-on-3, but Experalis is only 4 HP. The bomb will go down here with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. That does die down the time significantly. Elliot takes on 1, making it a 2-on-2 and a quite even 2-on-2. Both players are almost, or all players are almost 100 HP. 2 kits and armor. Now Topes needs to just hold this because the utility is still there, but not a lot. Not a lot of it. And they just need to wait and hold these close corners. But Keanu sprays them both down with 1 spray, transitions it perfectly, and Elliot can start defusing the bomb, making it 12-11 in favor of Dignistaffs. And here in Holland, it's 10 o'clock, but at you guys' houses in the UK, it's 9. I do love the UK. I am visiting quite soon, I hope. I'm also visiting the ESL studios in the Netherlands in a few weeks. I think next few weeks for the Rainbow Six Siege Championship. Because a team that I work for is in that championship, and they asked me if I wanted to join. And of course, getting yourself into an ESL studio is never a no for me. I did once have a contract with ESL, but not anymore, I don't. But that's for different reasons I cannot disclose. Keanu holding this aggressive angle in vent. With the help of Robinson, they can take them all down here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Only 2 players remaining. Enigma has 19 HP. And Tobes is 100. But it isn't looking as good as it used to be here for the Lancaster Bombers. Of course, they did pull back quite a bit. If we take a look at the scoreboard, we do see that they were behind a lot before they got 4 more rounds. They were behind. Let me see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard. They were behind 8-3. And then they got back to 7-8. And now they're 11-12. So not saying that they're not playing good, not saying that they could do better, just saying they had themselves their comeback. But now they need to persist that. They need to keep holding it. But Huntskelper just throws down that incendiary and just starts tapping down these players, one of which is already down, and now only Enigma with a low HP counter is alive. But it does look like Enigma is the one to do it here, as he's already taken down 3 players here. He can get himself an ace if he can clutch this. He did manage to plant the bomb, get himself an extra economy, but Ben, all the way in the back, takes him out, making it 13-11. Now the game is looking close to an end. I'm not saying it is the end, but it is going to be quite close with 12 rounds in favor of Dignistaffs in a money situation. Looking more than dire here for Lancaster Bombers. And with Huntskelper on the AWP, it does look like it's going to be terrible. Terrible comeback here for the Lancaster Bombers. They're just going to buy up pistols and armor. Nothing else. Only 1 smoke on Enigma. That's all they're going to need. They will go for an A rush. But will that be a smart move to pull off here? We're going to have to see it right now as they're pushing onto site. Huntskelper already down to 21 HP, but it doesn't really matter with the AWP. 1 shot is a kill anyway. Robinson with the spray down takes down 3 in the process. Now only Enigma being alive here. That was a great push. Taking down 2 players, but that nade will push him out of his corner, making him down to 42 HP, and Robinson can just spray him down, making it 14-11. really close. That was actually, even though they had themselves only pistols, that was really well played from Lancaster. It shouldn't have been that close, but it was. But of course, Dignistaff did manage to pull it back because they did have the money and the guns for it. Now they do have themselves a double op setup, which I find quite weird. Because a double op setup does mean that you're going to have an op mid or B. But this will not be smart. Enigma takes down the first opper. We could have seen a match point here, but it doesn't look like it. Or with the money they have, if they lost this one, it would be terrible. Robinson takes on one. Can he do it again? He takes out his pistol. Experalis is trying to do whatever he can to stop them here. Fancy and Experalis take down one each. But Ben hits the headshot there onto Fancy. And now all these players are terribly low. 21 and 21 HP and 48. Make it 6 and 3. All these players are so low. Elliot, if he could just get on site and start spraying these guys down, that would be so easy. Easier than a land of cake. But now Tobes takes down one. And it's only Elliot versus Tobes and Experalis. But only Tobes needs to get his hands dirty, because he gets the kill, making it 12 to 14. This could be really surprising here. The money isn't quite there for the Dignistaffs. If they win this, though, it will be over here for the Lancaster Bombers. But as it's looking right now, it could mean that we will see even one more. Even one more. Maybe we'll see even an overtime, but it doesn't look like it so far. Even though they need to eco here, Dignistaffs have been performing way better than the Lancaster's Bombers in this best of one. Of course, the last time that we saw Lancaster Bombers play, which was today, on the same map, they did look a lot stronger. This is what they used to look like. And now with that scout, aiming for the head, trying to get the deagle shots off. Not quite getting it though, but the last two players are in sight here. And that's Experalis all the way from the A side rotates. He's going to take down at least one player here. And Enigma is also rotating, so there's not much they can do. One player remaining, and then he's going to get taken down here by Enigma, making it 13 to 14. Really close calls here. It could actually mean that Lancaster Bombers will take this home, because the money is now there. But is it there enough? Now, full buy coming out. Experalis takes on one. Robinson takes down the rekill, or the refrag. A 4-on-4 situation. But with 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock, they need to do whatever they can to get this back into their own hands. .4v4. 1 minute left on the clock. Now Elliot on side, needing to do this for its team. Needing to clutch this. He needs to go in, get at least a few kills, but Tobes will take him down quite easily in the beginning of the round, and they will take their post-plan position. QBC takes on one, and now only one player remains. And that player is Hunscalper, and he's just trying to save whatever he can. Missing that shot, or missing the jump there. But it will look dire for them. If we take a look at their money, they don't have any. There is no economy available here for the Dignistaffs team here, for the CTs. So as they're trying to search down the final player, Hunscalper, they will not run into him quite soon here, because they're all looking at different angles. They're all going the other way. But still, 14-14. I'm not saying I'm surprised. I am a bit flabbergasted that Lancaster did manage to pull it back from 8-3 till 14-14. That's a good prestation there. A good delivery. But now, The buy for Dignistaff isn't looking good, and the money isn't either. They don't get their losing round bonus as well. Maybe after this, after losing this one. But if Lancaster Bombers can manage to pull this back, making it 16-14, that could be insane. I do think we do have overtime in these best of ones. But we're just going to have to wait and see if we'll even need to consider overtime or not. Robinson down to 34 HP. Expirellus down to 70. But all the utility, or most of it, is still intact. They are leaning slowly but surely towards the B side with 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. And that's probably what they're going to go for. There is a player mid, Tobes, who can try and get these mid kills. Fancy takes on Elliot. Expirellus takes on Keanu, and now it's going to look like a fight. Only one player remaining. All players still standing for the Lancaster Bombers. Hunskelper, who was the last player alive in the last round as well, but now they need to take him out. They cannot allow him to keep any weapons or any armor here, and they will. Fancy with a beautiful flick shot there, making it 15-14. Map and match point here for Lancaster Bombers. The last map was the same map, and they did win it 16-3. But now against Dignistaffs, they had a bit of a harder time exactly on the same map. So that does show that Dignitas are not a team of noobs or new people. They are a team that could play, that can even beat a team like Lancaster Bombers. But they need to put effort into it. It's now 14-15 and we're in round number 30. And Expirellus cleans out 2 players, Keanu and Robinson, already down as they're going for the A set with the bomb here with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. This is looking like brutal execution. And now only 1 player remaining here because all the kills are coming left and right. Expirellus takes on Hunskelper. Only 1 player remaining, and it's Elliot all the way on the B side. And he will get taken down here by Fancy. And it will mean 16-14. Lancaster Bombers did pull it back once again, winning the second map as well as the first one, or map games. So I'm just going to pull up this screen again. I hope you guys enjoyed my casting. Again, sorry for the lack of quality of the stream, but I didn't have a lot of notice, and usually we do this with 2 people now, and only needed to do it alone. So thank you guys for watching. Hit us up with a follow on the NUEL. Hit me up with a follow on @HardGlitchers. If you go to the NUEL's page, the last tweet they did was with my @ in it. So if you want to follow me, just go there. If you want to ask me anything, my DMs are open for anything. If you want to ask me anything, I'm open for it. So thank you guys for watching to this week's NUEL. I hope to see you guys back next week. We will have a better stream. We will even have a co-caster, because if NUEL doesn't have one, I get one of my friends to do it. So we'll be fine. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.